Hello, my name is Gwen, and welcome to your practice. You can start your practice in a comfortable seated position with your legs crossed, or any which way seated that feels comfortable for your body, or you can lay down on a heart bed where you build yourself something like a bolster out of blankets. So you can roll one blanket tightly and then another blanket over that. Or if you have a spare mat, you can roll, it's the length of a bolster, so you can roll a blanket over that and then place something like a yoga block underneath the head so that it's elevated a wee bit. So get yourself comfortable. I'm going to stay seated. So yogi's choice, whether you're laying down or seated, feel into your body and notice where your starting point is. Notice if there's any subtle sensations in the body and if they start to grow out of your comfort zone. So as we center in this coming home feeling, this entering through the doorway of the heart, we don't want to put up with. So if those subtle sensations start to grow to discomfort, then move and wiggle a little bit or bend the knees or anything that you have to do to become comfortable so that the breath can enter freely. And then notice how your body is breathing. As we open the doors to the heart center and close the doors to the outside world, let's travel all the way to the heart, right into the center, the flame of the heart. Each breath fanning that flame, feeling that flame grow and expand in all directions. So feeling that light of the heart center expand now, each breath. So as you breathe, feel that breath fill the lungs from the bottom, the middle, the top. And as you exhale, notice that sweet descent. Follow your breath as you expand and connect to those internal flames of the heart. Feel that expansion. This is amazing expansion. Each inhale and each exhale, a surrender as we let go of the old. Let it go into the flame of the heart. Inhaling, feeling that lightness as we rise and we receive a little more. And each exhale as we let go what's no longer supporting us, known or unknown. Let it be fuel for the flame. Inhaling nice and full and deep. Stay with your inner rhythm. And each exhale, feel the body surrender a little more, a little more. Maybe you can devote your practice to someone that needs a little tender, loving care. If there's anyone in your family, or if you've heard a story of somebody, go ahead and breathe their essence in if you don't know their names. Offering our practice outward from our heart center. Nurturing ourselves as we breathe and receive. Now go ahead and take the arms outward, like we're holding a great big beach ball, or these tree hugging arms. As you inhale, let the arms gently open up and feel the heart expand. And as you exhale, let the arms gently come inward. If you're laying down, this is perfect. Inhaling, open the arms where you are. And if you're seated, notice how the body can move. And as you exhale, the arms come inward like we're floating through water. Inhale, feel the spinal column move, maybe an arcing sensation. And as you exhale, a rounding. Let the breath be the fan. Feel that warmth from your heart move forward, back, side to side. 2 more just like that. Inhaling through the nose, nice and full and deep, and then exhaling. And then now, one hand on the heart, one hand out. Inhale, and then exhale. Other hand, alternate now. One hand comes onto the heart, the fingertips, like we're taking some compassion and we're sending it outward beyond these walls. Let the fingers move. Inhale and exhale. As we give these beautiful heart cookies, the sweetness of ourselves outward. And what does that look like? Dust off your visionary skills. Let yourself imagine now what that could look like. This glow, like glitter, spreading far like a sonic boom outward from your heart. This kindness, this sweetness. This playfulness. And how about one more? Feeding you and everyone else around you in your family, your community, and the world. Let the knuckles be heavy, palms up, and feel the palms now receiving. All the way through the arms, feeding all the way into that glow of the heart. Notice from shoulder to shoulder, through the shoulder girdle, framing that heart center, glistening. And one more breath, just like that. And then we'll keep with the notion of sharing outward as we come down to our mat. So go ahead and come down to your mat, nice and flat. And notice how it feels to bend the knees. Have the hands by your side. You can press into both feet evenly and lift the sit bones up off of the mat. Lengthen them towards the heels and then lower. 2 more times like that. Press evenly into the feet. Lift, lengthen, and then lower. And one more just like that. You lift, lengthen, and lower. A little rock of the back of the skull to feel the neck, the tipping spot of the skull, the rounding. The eyes are closed once you have the gist of all these movements. Notice how you witness now from the inside out. So let the arms come outward. And then go ahead and take the hand all the way into the heart once again. Slide it from the heart all the way to the opposite elbow and the length of the arm, and let yourself roll in that general direction. Playfully let yourself just roll. The top leg can lengthen. Slowly, like we're moving through water, the leg come back up. The arm can feel the length of the arm all the way back to its starting point and unfurl. Like you're giving, again, outward, nurturing through our practice of giving and receiving, rolling from side to side, feeling the leg, top leg lengthen, top arm lengthen, forehead on the floor. Let it be like a massage of all the internal organs. As we give and we receive here, this heartfelt energy. Feeling your body roll from side to side. Lengthen through that top leg. Feel every little speck of the way. Can you go just a little slower, like the second hand on a clock? Can you connect to that internal flame of the heart? Each breath. Your internal grin. Your Mona Lisa smile now on the inside. Notice what that feels like as we roll from side to side. For one more this way. And then one more that way. And then we'll pause on our back with bent knees. Have the hands on your belly, your lower belly. Thumbs touch first finger. Let it frame the navel center. Heel toe your feet just a wee bit wider. Toes are in, so the inner knees will knock. Take a deep breath here. And then feel now through the palms, through the digestive tract, down into the mat. From this area upward, all the way into the flame of the heart. Feel that expansion, like the sun, growing, each breath. All the way up through the throat, all the way up into the center of the brain with this beautiful glow. Rising up, up, up through the crown into the star above us. Reaching all the way below us into our Earth star. Notice that glow, that shine. And then one more breath, just like this. From here, slide the sit bones over and roll to one side and just come up to your forearms so that your chin is closer to your chest and your lower spine is coming downward. Notice how that feels for you. Then lift the legs up, maybe a little more. Let them come out, and then a little crisscross. A little bend, and then alternate. A little cross. Notice how this feels. And then let the right leg stay on top. You might like to thread that top right foot right behind the calf so the toe points towards that left heel, called a bind, so that it's like eagle legs. And then let the arms come out. Hug the one you love. Feel now that top elbow press into the bottom as you clasp hold of your hands. Inhale, let the arms come up, above the crown maybe, and as you exhale, lift the feet, elbow to knee connection. Inhale away, exhale a little closer. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Last one. Then go ahead and undo the arms, undo the legs, but leave them where they are. From here, go ahead and lift the legs up, let them roll over to the left, all the way down into the floor, unless that's too far for your body. Then you'll place something underneath between the mat and the legs, and let the arms come to your side. So that left hand, legs are over to the left. You can have it anchor right on top. The other arm, the right arm, let it move now back into the heart with that notion of clasping hold of this energetic quality of light, of flames, of heartfelt energy, and allowing all of it to move beyond and expand out beyond these walls. So let that right arm come in like we're flowing in through water to the heart and then outward. The head can roll from side to side as the arm moves like this. Notice the different angles that it can move in through. And what is that like for that shoulder? Notice the back of the head roll into the mat. As we share this kindness from our hearts, this wholeheartedness, and then one more just like that. Then go ahead and let the legs come upward. Go ahead and grab a hold of that top leg inward towards the belly now. Back of the shoulders down. Take that left leg, other leg, up. All the way up. And now just a light little circling of that long and strong left leg. And just a little circling of the right foot. And now feel the right foot in rhythm with the circling of the leg. Feel the pelvis wobble on the floor a wee bit. And then how about the other direction? And let's link that up now. Let the leg come outward, the right toes outward. Let the toes come inward, the leg crosses over. Let the leg come forward, toes forward. Leg away, toes point the same direction. And now out, up, towards each other, and back. And let's link that circular motion of the leg and the foot now. Notice how you can link that up without moving the left foot, just the leg. My foot always wants to move. So have some fun with that. And then the other direction. So let this be playful. There's no right or wrong in somatic movement. Just the noticing is the most important here. And then, let that left foot come down. Giving one more hug of the right thigh into the belly, back of the shoulders down, and then relax that effort. Come all the way back into your hammock pose. Legs up, let them come outward, and crisscross, and then bend. Out, crisscross, and bend. Out. And then one more. And then we'll pause when the other side, left side's on top. And then see if you can thread it behind. So notice if that's available for your legs. And then place the feet down, arms out like wings. Hug the one you love. So now the left leg on top, right arm on top. Elbow down. Go ahead and flip the hands towards each other, and let's start. Take a deep inhale. You'll arc. As you exhale, flatten. Inhale, let's move those arms. Might feel like you're arcing, and as you exhale, lift the feet, elbow to knee. We'll leave the head down today. Inhale, the arms move. Exhale, elbow to knee connection. So feel that connection through your mind's eye. The elbows and the knees never have to touch. For two more here. Last one. And then let the feet come down and undo the arms and just undo that top foot. You'll lift the feet and let yourself come right in and over into your twist. This is called twisted root here with a little bit of a different variation of the arm. So you might like to anchor down through that right hand on top. The left arm, let it move. So let it come in for that heart energy. You'll grab a hold of that energetic quality and offer it out. Through the hand, the palms, the fingers move at varying angles. And then let the head roll. So the yin part of this will be the lower half of the body. It will stay still. The arm can move and flow. The neck. Notice how it feels to offer your energetic quality of the heart outward. Through the shoulder. The rib cage. The targeted area of that lower spine. And how about one more breath, just like this? Rolling the head, allowing that left arm to outreach. And then from here, let the legs come up. Grab a hold of the top leg, the left leg, hug it into that side of the belly, the descending colon, back of the shoulders down. And then let the right leg come up. And again, a little circle. So notice how this feels as you circle that leg. And then just start to circle the left foot. And let this be playful. There's no right or wrong. So notice, does it feel like rocket science today? Or do they link up right away? Close the eyes and let's link them up. Let the top leg come out, the foot points out, and then you bring it back home. Point them, bring the top leg in, the toe points to it, and then you come back to start. Leg goes away, you point the toes away, come back home. Toe points up, leg comes up, come back home. Now let's link it up. Toe point up, out, down, towards each other, up, out, down. And now follow that circular motion. Notice how the pelvis is wobbling and vibrating on the floor and working so hard. And what is the other direction like? And does that top foot want to move like mine? Resist that and let it be quiet. Only the leg and the bent knee foot is moving. That left foot, right leg. And then let that right foot come down into the mat. Go ahead and give that left thigh a squeeze into the belly, back of the shoulders down, and then rest that effort. Then from here, very softly now, you can come right over and up. So notice how you feel as you sit up. We're going to come into a couple variations of reverse tabletop. So you can have the fingers point towards you. They can be at any angle, but the general area towards you. And then we'll start with the variation of the feet, hip distance apart, both knees bent. Then go ahead and press into the feet, press into the hands so that you're pushing the floor away, and let the seat come up so that you feel like there's parallel, like the thigh is parallel with the torso, thereabouts. And then lower. And then lengthen through one leg, and then we'll come up, eyes closed, so that we careful not to compare ourselves, and just notice what that's like. And then switch, the other knee bends, the other leg comes out, and then come up again. And then notice what that's like, what muscles you're using. And let's do that one more time each side. One leg lengthens. Leave the foot right beside the knee and come up. You might even let the head come back and then forward. And then switch. One leg long. Leave the other foot right beside the knee, thereabouts. Come up, the head can fall back, and then let it come back to start and all the way down. Then go ahead and let the legs drum roll onto the floor. You can come into a lying down shavasana, or grab your blanket and have a seat. Get yourself comfortable and receive all the effects of your practice. This heart energy as you push the reset button and connect to the internal flame of your heart. Let yourself relax here. And thank you for your practice. Namaste.